Okay, welcome back to ANZCRL Combined Racing League's final round of the Ginetta GT5 Cup. We're here at Silverstone on the, the national layout, I think it was. In the commentary, I've got Commander Jim back with me. How are you, Commander?
I'm good, thank you. Looking forward to the final race.
Yeah, it's a little bit hazy skies there for the final bit of this qualifying. Some hot pace there. We've got 8 cars on the grid for the bottom split, with 11 drivers in the top split. So again, these guys are going to be fighting hard for positions 12 down to 19. And I think the man that we need to maybe have a look at is either Jetto or Tim and Jack. Huds has done a 104 early on. I think you'll probably find pole. What time did they do in that pre-qualifying session? I think it was a 103 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Low 103s.
Today was a 103.444.
Yeah, that was the second, I think, was it? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so that's pretty fast around this little layout in these cars. This is the national layout. So we're going to have 24 laps around here. Looks like the start of the race is going to be fairly bit of fog, and hopefully that should clear. Lift before the end of the race. And make it a bit hard for our commentary with the fog that will come in. So the guys that dropped off from the previous lobby, from the lobby 1 in the practice, was this man here, fastest at the, not fastest, Metal Drive's just gone fastest, but we're looking here at Tim and Jack. He's actually filling in on driving my car while I'm out of action for a little while. It's good to see that Payas car there doing some nice quick times. And the other man that had to drop back down here was Huds, 21, currently 4th. It's all about the draft around here, these long straights, this big open track. You can probably fit 5 wide here, Commander Jim, I reckon.
Could probably fit even more than that.
That'll be a sight. That looks like quick mix.
He's got a penalty there, has he?
Yeah, he's probably got a speeding penalty, so that'll be a grid spot position. But he looks like he's parked it. There's Metal Drive going around. Can he better his time again? Looks like he's going to be able to do another lap though.
Whopper's just left. And Jetto, apparently.
No, that would have been what we're seeing there. That would have all been from the end of the practice, I think.
Okay.
Into qualifying. Yeah, it's what normally happens. It's a delay. Should settle itself out. We've still got 8 here, so don't worry.
I think we're going to see some great battles during this race.
Oh, I hope so, Commander Jim. Yeah, 8 of these guys going around. Won't be leaving an inch behind, that's for sure. As Metal Drive comes through to finish his lap.
Not much between the top 6.
It looks like those early laps they put in were the ones that were the telling factor. There you go, that tells you there the story. Quick Mick having that 1 grid position there. So we're going to have the front row with Metal Drive, Tim and Jack on the outside. And then on the second row will be Jetto and Jay Staffer, the 2 J's. And then the third row, Huds 21. Quick, as we said, we'll have Blue Falcon joining Huds, but Blue Falcon will be on the outside for the run to that first corner. And then Quick Mick and Whopper. Whopper was a fast man early on, but just couldn't get that time down. So he's there at the back of the grid. So here we go, we'll let them through, get them started. As you can see, there you go, Commander Jim.
Yeah,
commentator's
some
worst
fog here,
nightmare. That's right.
The Metal Drive finished 5th in the previous race, so he'll be very happy to be starting up the front.
Yeah, definitely. He had that time just popped out when we saw Tim and Jack top the timesheets, and then Metal Drive came on through and planted up on top. So the pace was there early on in that qualifying session.
And Whopper missed the previous race, didn't he? So we'll see how he goes in this one.
Yeah, definitely. Just missed the cutoff there at Sakito. So he wanted to hang around so he could join this one. He actually, he works on a Sunday, so he doesn't get home to just near that time when we start. So he was trying to get home. But with that weather that we've had here on the east side of New South Wales, a lot of rain. So off they go. Hard to tell who's in front here, but it looks like Metal Drive coming here towards our cameras. Had a clean start. All the other boys coming on through.
That fog's not going to make it easy for them.
No, it's not. Yeah, we'll just maybe just quickly jump on the roof here. It's not too bad. It's actually probably more the camera view for us, making it hard to pierce the fog.
Mick has jumped from 6th up to 4th.
Good run by Quick Mick. There he goes. Adamachi car number 16.
He's jumped 2 spots from the start as well.
Definitely got that good jump. Positioned his car well in those first few corners. Oh, as there goes one of those barriers. One of the braking barriers. Puds is in the thick of things at the moment there in 6th position with Blue Falcon behind him. Those guys there will be wanting to push up closer. Can't even see him coming through the fog yet. Here they come.
Isn't that white car?
That's Quick Mick.
Quick Mick, all right. He's in 3rd now.
He's just come up into 3rd. Ooh. Oh, and there goes Whopper. I don't know if he got a helping hand by the way he went. I think he did. I think you'll find that someone gave him a little bit of a hello tap at the back there. Sent him spinning.
He's done very well, starting 6th and up into 3rd. Maybe lap 3.
That's it, 3 of 24 with Tim and Jack really on the back here. Look at those
right
3 coming through.
Too.
As Quick Mick's got that inside now, makes that position over Tim and Jack. Found himself on the outside battling Metal Drive. Nothing separating the top 6 within 2 seconds of one another. As Jetto has a look down the inside of Tim and Jack.
These penalties might come into play later on in the race, just like we saw in the previous race.
Yeah, I'd say the penalties won't be as harsh as what they were at Sakito, but nevertheless, it can affect them in the end result. As those 3, there's nothing separating the top 3. As Quick Mick's his charge forward has now brought him into the lead. Lap 4. This is a great shot through here. Yeah. Oh, and here comes Tim and Jack down the inside of Metal Drive. So Metal Drive 3 corners ago was leading the motor race, and now he finds himself in 3rd. And maybe it's his time now just to settle down and get amongst this slipstream as he's still fighting down the inside of Tim and Jack. They've come together. And that's now dropped. Actually, Hard's. That was Tim and Jack for a second. great racing here from the top 6.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Lolux's internet was no good, his connection, so couldn't make this race. I'm sure that he would have been ruffling these guys up in amongst this battle as well, so it's unfortunate we haven't seen him on the grid. But with all that wild weather that we've had, I'm sure that that wouldn't be part of the factor that's going on there. Normally he doesn't have that hard of problems of staying connected. Back to this motor race with Ginetta running down on the outside of the next corner, battling Metal Drive for a second. Nose in front just for a second. And around the outside comes Tim and Jack.
Quick Mick might just drive away here.
Oh, as both them and Blue Falcon as Tim and Jack was trying to take a tight line, he ran into the backside of Blue Falcon, but they've all kept it together. As Quick Mick, he's living up to his name and got that 1 second lead at the moment, proving a little bit too quick for these guys. But it's still a long way to go. These guys can all draft, help one another, and they'll be back on the back of his bumper. Oh, there goes Ginetta. I think that's the end of Ginetta. I think he's been up and he's definitely going to be limping back to the pits there if he can even move.
I wish we had replays in
Jack's
this game.
going. And look at the state of Jetta's car.
Oh, that'll be frustrating. He was looking good there.
They was looking good, but that's what happens when they get so close to one another, as Blue Falcon has run wide, but it's now separated this tight battle that we had. And now Metal Drive has to work all on his own. He's only half a second, but he's...
Blue Falcon now finds himself in 3rd, having started in 7th.
Yeah, good run there. Whopper's still in 6th at the moment, trying to get on the back of Jay Staff if he can and try and work together to get under the back of Huds. But I think we'll be finding that Ginetta will be coming into pit lane. He'll be there for a long period of time for repairs.
Look at Tim and Jack's car and see how damaged he is.
Actually, yeah, he was one of those ones involved. He's got quite a lot of damage there in the back. Still seems to be tracking all right though.
Yeah, lots of scrapes there.
There's Metal Drive trying to hang it around the outside, get a tighter line coming in.
Last lap was quick, 102.9.
Oh yeah, it was too.
Pressure on Quick Mick.
Here he goes down the inside to start lap 8, and he'll have the lead of the race. Nice control braking into that first corner. They don't want to wash off too much speed, they just want to let it flow through. As Quick Mick got the running of the inside of this corner. And he's back in front again. We've got a few time penalties there at the moment. 2 seconds for Quick Mick and 6 seconds for Blue Falcon, so that's going to be very costly. I didn't think that they were going to have such a high number there in those time penalties.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good battle. Quick Mick wants to be able to run away here so we can get a larger than 2 second gap. 2/3 of the race to go.
I think Metal Drive is going to make sure that he doesn't get that freedom of skipping away too far.
Yeah.
Look at, and I think you'll see Blue Falcon and Huds will be joining these two very, very shortly. I think the man we might want to see is Blue Falcon. He looks like he's got some pace as he's caught up to these guys.
Yeah, even though
Last
his
lap
previous
wasn't so good.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know how he caught up to him with a bad lap, so maybe that was a time, or maybe something went wrong with the timing boards there.
Yeah.
Here he is.
He's putting the pressure
Forcing
on
the
there.
issue there. Yeah, forcing the issue with Huds too, showing him that he needs to stay the outside if he wants to try and pass him in that section of the track. Not letting him dive down the inside of turn 1.
In this race, I'm just looking at the championship standings. Ginetta, who's currently last, he's actually the highest in the championship from this race, with Blue Falcon not far behind him, and Huds not far behind Blue Falcon.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. So I think Huds finished 6th in the previous race at Sakito in the top lobby, so he would have got some good points.
Yeah, he might be on top of Blue Falcon.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure where Jetto finished in that last race either. He didn't get to ask where he finished. They've all got the possibility of all jumping up, a few of them up into the top 10, because we've also missed Simo Racing, not racing tonight. Was currently 5th in the championship standings. Good possibility a lot of these guys could probably leapfrog him. His Blue Falcon is, as I was looking at this timing screens, as he obviously dropped back a little bit on that charge. So Quick Mick still holding 2nd. Metal Drive out in front, as just saying that Huds has now got his nose in front in 2nd. As Blue Falcon's having a look down the inside of Quick Mick. Thinks better of it. His Blue Falcon didn't get off that corner too well. He's dropped a ton of time.
Metal Drive's looking good here, halfway through the race, but anything can happen now.
As we've also got Jetto back on track. Put a new front bonnet on, he's a lap down. He's starting his 11th lap, where the other guys are on lap 12. Tim and Jack looks like he's just going to motor around and pick up that 7th position. You might see Whopper try and, I think he's been sort of that same distance behind Jay Starfield, but Jay Starfield is slowly now catching Blue Falcon, as he's fallen off the lead pack. So something's gone wrong with Blue Falcon. We might just bring up speedos and make sure that he's got enough fuel. Looks like fuel's okay, won't be an issue. As the fog has lifted now and we've got nice clear skies. It looks a lot better now.
It's a tight battle for the top 3. Metal Drive can't pull away from them.
As you can just see now, Jay Starfield there in the foreground, trailing Blue Falcon. Well, they've definitely put on a little bit of a show here in the second split. With only the half race distance already gone, and the other 4th and 5th, there could be a chance where by the end of the motor race, they may be on the back of these leading through.
It's true.
Had the pace early on. just want to know how Blue Falcon dropped so far behind. He was on the back of in fourth in this pack only a lap and a half ago.
Yeah.
Obviously made a mistake. Jay Starfield working the back of Blue Falcon. Not quite close enough. He's got a nice little run down the inside now, but he might to get his nose chopped off.
Good racing.
He's still fighting for the inside here of turn one. He's just holding there at the back there. It's a very high risk manoeuvre to get down the inside of this fast turn one.
Rick has just worked his way up into second in front of Huds.
I want to see if we can see this them come down through here 3 wide at one stage, down into these corners.
That would be great.
Could be on for the last lap.
Yeah.
You don't realise how wide this Silverstone layout of the track is until you start seeing these smaller cars going around.
Yep. Now, Quick Mick's been in the 102s the last couple of laps, so that explains why he's sitting the lead.
Yeah, nice little overtake. This metal drive. Trying to hold off Huds. He's got in front, metal drive. Looks like that's Tim and Jack up in front of these leading pack. Still battle going on there for 4th and 5th. There's Quick Mick coming down the inside of Huds. Oh, they've touched. Oh,
no.
That was going to happen. Nothing we could do there when he got he got sideways and then tagged Metal Drive, which sent him up, sent him around.
He's got that reset button mapped.
Again, he's looking like Jetto. Maybe not have as much damage as Jetto had. His car's still got some pace, so whereas I think Jetto had no pace whatsoever. We may have to watch that engine temperature, as now we have Jay Starfield in 3rd position. He made that move over Blue Falcon earlier. There's Whopper now. It was getting close to obviously the Olympian Huds. Just ran a little bit wide. So now we could be looking at this battle here for 3rd position between Blue Falcon and Jay Starfield. But as we know, Blue Falcon they got a time penalty. He got there a 6-second time, so that's going to pretty much give up that 3rd position unless something happens, drastic happens.
Quick Mick has 5 seconds of penalties. Can Jay Starfield get close enough? Oh, here it is.
Jay Starfield can actually almost win the race here, as someone coming out of the pit lane. Quick Mick, was it? Running down the pit exit lane.
Falcon's in 2nd now, and he started 7th.
Geez, it's all closed up again.
Yeah.
And here comes Huds in the background. Was it something we missed there, Commander Jim?
Well, Metal Drive's dropped down to 4th, so was he involved in that crash?
No, he cleared it. Oh, well, he got tagged on the side, but I don't think that would have affected him in
No,
any
because
way.
he had a 4-second lead just 1 minute ago.
Yeah, so obviously something's happened to Metal Drive and brought him back in the clutches that we have missed. As Jay Starfier, who was running a lonely race for a while there and then got on the back of Blue Falcon, overtook Blue Falcon, then took the lead of the motor race now. That just shows that you just never give up. And here he's holding off. Actually, he's just lost the place to Blue Falcon. As the team cars here are second and third. But as we know, Jay Starfier, I think, was the man that didn't have a penalty from memory. No, he doesn't. So at the moment, with Blue Falcon with a 6-second penalty and Jay Starfier having none, this motor race and Quick Mick behind him having a penalty as well, this puts Jay Starfier in the box seat to take this race, the final round of the Ginetta GT5 Cup.
And behind him, I don't think we'll know what the results are until the race is finished. All those
I think you might be right. Yeah. So much going on as Huds.
Huds is doing well to be in fifth after that crash.
Yeah. So here comes Jay Starfier down the inside, on the grass as well, to make this stick. Unbelievable racing. And again, we have the battle, the three-way battle for the lead. As Quick Mick's looking down the inside of his teammate. Jay Starfier's having none of it. There's 4 laps remaining. And here comes Jay Starfier again, and Blue Falcon's making it hard. They're weaving all around. You can't keep weaving around in the braking area.
Has to go up the inside there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be able to just hold off here. As he's got the running for the inside, and he might have his teammate following through Quick Mick. Oh, and there goes Blue Falcon, taking the wide side. Actually, it was Blue Falcons leading the race. Who was that Quick Mick that ran wide? So now Huds, can you believe it? The man that just was upside down for a minute and got no front end bonnet is in third position with Metal Drive back in front. What's going on, Commander Jim?
Whopper's less than 2 seconds behind and has no penalties.
Oh, no way. Let's just quickly have a quick look to see these penalties. Whopper, none. We've got 2 seconds for Metal Drive, 6 for Blue Falcon and 2 for Huds. So he's just not quite there to be able to benefit to win the motor race at the moment, but if he can just squeeze in there a little bit more, Whopper, as he's just dropped out. Obviously he's had a little bit of a ram wide on that final corner. At the moment though, it looks like Metal Drive. He's got probably the straightest car of everyone. As Hud's having a look down the outside of, and he's actually just got his nose in front of Blue Falcon. Actually, he's made that pass nice and early.
Done well.
More looks like a hot rod or some sort of machine. Something that shouldn't be on a racetrack at the moment. Might be the new way to get that extra speed out of these little Ginettas.
Yeah, that's right. Make it lighter.
Make it lighter. You wouldn't think it'd be doing too much with the aero. So Whopper's still going to be able to benefit from a lot of these guys and still jump up. Well, maybe at this stage only into fourth, but actually. There was someone with 6 seconds there as well, so he may get up into the podium position. They got this lap and one more remaining. So who's your pick, Commander Jim? Out of these,
I can't remember what the
these
penalties are.
three.
I suspect Metal Drive's going to cross the line in first. He's looking pretty
Yep, that's
good.
all we're worried about at this stage. Yep. Oh, it's Hud's sending it sideways around this corner. I still think Blue Falcon might do something here.
Yeah,
With this last lap, he'll get a nice slipstream down this back straight.
If he makes it past Hards, or at least works hard for it. Lap.
Yeah, lapping faster than Metal Drive on that last lap around, probably because of the slipstream. I wouldn't want to be Metal Drive at this stage. He's going to have to defend pretty hard.
Hards is going hard here.
Tim and Jack has still stayed on that lead lap, just up in front.
He's 5 seconds
7th
back.
position. Metal Drive taking the defensive line. Time's running out for Hards as he's diving it. Is he going to send it? No, he's not. Thinks twice. So it could be, just as you said, Metal Drive will cross the line first here, but we're going to have to wait for all the penalties to take effect to see where the final positions are going to be.
Dropped to 7 seconds back, so that might hurt his chances of finishing in the podium.
Yeah, as we can sort of see now, all the positions at the moment have stayed there. Metal Drive with Huds in second. I think Wapple will stay in 5th. I don't think he's got enough time to jump Quick Mick. Jay Starfield coming in 6th. And then Timmy's still got to get his lap around. Unfortunately,
Jack and Ginetta were actually some of the fastest guys in this race until they crashed early.
Yeah, they were. Like, Ginetta was amongst the whole lot of it. Tim and Jack as well. So it was unfortunate they came together. It was just coming into this part of the corner, I think. And Ginetta went skywards. So what a race. As we're still waiting for Tim and Jack just to finish off. But thanks for joining us here, Commander Jim. It's been great to have you join in the commentary. And
it's been fun.
Bring it to everyone. And I'm sure a lot of the drivers will be interested to watch back that race and see some of that action that went on as we wrap up the results here. So Metal Drive held on to that first position with Huds in second without that front bonnet and the boot. Blue Falcon race it probably could have been. He had a lot of penalties there that he had to try and handle himself, so he ended up finishing still in 3rd with Quick Mick in 4th. Whopper, who was leading the race at one stage there, has dropped down to 5th. And Jay Stuffy is 6th. Tim and Jack and Jetto, both of those guys.
And all that talk about penalties, it didn't actually change any of the results.
No, well, those top 4 had the same. Well, the top 2 had 2 seconds, and then the 3rd and 4th both had 6. So it pretty much validated, took that away. But what a race! So that's the end of our ANZCRL Combined Racing League's first series, the Ginetta GT5 Cup. Coming up next weekend is the start of the British Touring Car Championship, which is a 2-tiered championship. It won't be a qualifying session for each race, so they'll run their individual championships. The Tier 2 guys will be running on Saturday night, and the main guys will run on Sunday night, and it'll be all broadcast on our ANZCRL Twitch channel. So until then, I've been your host, Woody Lizard, with Commander Jim in the seat as well. And we look forward to bringing you all the action of the British Touring Cars next week. So cheerio from ANZCRL Combined Racing League, and see you next week.
Yeah.